Welcome back to another episode of Jacksonville Metal Militia. I am your host, Stephen Van Terra, and with us today, as always, is David Metallica and Jose. Better have that baby oil. Got a clean cut. Pernette.
Looking good for this one, right?
Yeah, I got mine done too.
I'm gonna get my cut like yours one
Don't
day.
worry, genetics is a crazy thing, but I don't look. By the looks of it, yours is not happening anytime soon.
The beauty of it, Jose, is that you can do it and it's going to grow back.
So, on the agenda, we're going to be doing the band highlights. And the winner of the poll was Alice in Chains and Metallica.
Metallica won. He's lying to you people.
Don't mind him. He's the resident
Ask him to show the
Metallica
stats.
homer. But that's all right. That is all right.
So, Steve,
Yes.
I have to ask: did you do any homework for the Metallica stuff?
No.
No. All right, cool.
I didn't even do any homework for
He
the
doesn't have
Metallica
to do
stuff, so I'm just
That's
going
like,
memory.
I mean, I know Metallica. I
You're
know
our
Metallica enough,
expert
man,
here.
to know why I
you
shouldn't
are
have to.
like, you're the professor in this stuff, man. I mean, you're like the hardcore fucking investigator. I realized that on that interview, man. It's what you do. You're fucking good at it. There's no doubt.
I mean, and one of the things I was thinking of is I would love to test the both of you on the subject of Alice in Chains and Metallica, but I'm not going to do any pop quizzes today because I thought we were going to have a guest.
I think I'll win on that one because I don't think Steve follows Alice in Chains as much as he would, like, say Pantera.
All right.
I'm pretty sure he could give you when Philip Anselmo was shot out of his mother's cooch. I can't do that. I can't do that with James. I can't do it. But I just know when they started the band, and when the original bass player died, and they got the new bass player.
And the next bass player,
Steve,
the next bass player.
Shorey's got me whipped on that.
No, if it was if it was like coming to Pantera, then you know what I mean, bro. I don't need to. They don't need to do no homework. I mean, I'm just saying.
I know. I have no doubt.
From this angle, it looks like you're pointing to your own balls. I'm just putting that out there.
Or up his nose, it almost looks. Yeah. Oh,
hey,
tickle.
PG,
Tickle.
PG. Please keep it PG on this call.
I'm so sorry, Steven. There's kids that may watch this. Sick bastard. Those damn Viking types.
With that being said, Alice in Chains. So when they first started in '87, right, and they started in Seattle. Do you know if that was their original name?
Not that I know of. I think that's been their name since I know.
I don't think it was. And that makes me think of Metallica because originally, but go ahead. Originally, Metallica wanted to be a certain name, which unfortunately I don't have that. But then Lars,
the name Alice in Chains was from a previous band that the starting member was in, and they gave him permission to carry it over to the new band. And I was surprised because most people don't do that, especially when you have a couple of songs out already. So, luckily for him, he was able to carry that over.
Yeah, man. But the one thing I've noticed, they were a part of that supposed grunge movement back in the early '90s, and the main player is I can remember being Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Nirvana. And I'll be honest with you, out of all of them, I think
STP.
I think Alice in Chains gets kind of a bad rap for being thrown into that conversation of being grunge because I don't consider them grunge. They've got moments of like metal and just like hard rock, but I mean, it's like a nice blend. I never really considered them grunge, but like you can see where they dressed. They kind of dressed the part at certain points, you know. I don't know, but that's how I remember being in high school and middle school, and that was the thing, man. They were considered grunge, part of that grunge movement, you know.
That
I
is
would
interesting. I
definitely
don't
have to
remember
say
any songs that
in
were grunge.
Huh?
I don't remember any songs that were
That's what I'm saying.
grunge.
They were considered grunge back in the day, man. They were part of the grunge
So
movement.
just out of curiosity, because now I could only go by what I remember from MTV
Oh.
Unplugged, right? Because if you go from like 90 to about 95, whenever they were on, they were only playing the stuff that we heard
Yeah,
like on the
they had
radio
like that album,
or like we
back
heard a
their
new
album,
by
what
an album.
Facelift had what Man in the Box, and God, that was a great
Mhm.
song. And that to me was like, no, I mean, it didn't even sound like it was grunge. Then it sounded like just got a really good hard rock with a blend of metal to it, because it wasn't like Nirvana or no shit like that. And Soundgarden, all of them
Right.
sounded different too. That was the great thing about it, But I don't know. I totally dug Alice in Chains, man. Really, really dug it. Facelift. Like I said, I dug Facelift. You know.
I mean, for me, out of all the bands in that period, it was Alice in Chains, without question. They were my favorite in that era of time.
But you don't even own a Alice in Chains album, do you, there, Dave?
No, I don't own an Alice in Chains album, Chris, or
Cat
whatever the
Daddy
fuck your
Turner.
name is. Sorry,
Cat Daddy.
Chris, but David has been on whiskey for quite some time today. So give me a minute. But no, I don't own one. But I had it on CD back in the day when that was happening. It was all
Yeah.
about CDs. So
Yeah, that's right.
probably dig up the CD somewhere. I don't have a CD player anymore. But
Hey, you remember what the CDs used to come
you
in?
know,
The cases, they were in cardboard boxes about like
Okay.
that
Yeah.
long, man. And your CD,
It was. It
oh
wasn't a
yeah, yeah,
five-fold. It was like a 15-fold.
matter of fact, you get it, and here's your CD.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I still have you a couple CDs.
So when I started looking some stuff up, because I said, okay, I got to dig back in the memory banks. So their number one song was called "Sap," which was in
Yeah,
1992,
that was no, that was
and
an album
then
called Sap. There was the album called Sap,
well,
and that had
okay.
got me wrong on that one. That was like an acoustic album, I think that was. I remember when that came out, but it was great.
Yeah.
No idea what you're talking about.
They were saying that that was in commercials, that was in movies, and it would play
Yeah,
nonstop on VH1, which I'm sure we all remember that one, and
yeah.
MTV.
VH1 was MTV's sister company.
Was it their sister? Or was it
Sister
their
company.
competitor?
I never knew that,
Okay.
but I remember watching something and they broke it down. It was saying like VH1 because they were talking about Headbangers Ball and shit like that, and they had mentioned VH1, but they said VH1 was MTV's sister company, not so much, not so much
Well,
the
I'll be.
competition.
So country music television's their
Yeah,
cousin?
their special cousin.
Their special cousin?
Fuck.
The other thing that came up during a little bit of research was Dart. Dart was actually number 6 on the top 50. It didn't make number 1, but yet it was the most sold, which kind of threw me off because they
You
sold
mean
more of those than they
you mean
did
the
with number
album
1.
Dirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dirt was their second album. That was probably their most. That to me, that was their best album of all of them. And that had Wood, which was in that movie Singles, and
hmm
that was an amazing, amazing album. Actually, again, that to me considered probably their best. Chris will probably say it is too. I think his favorite song is "Down in a Hole," but I like Wood because other people have joined in with Alice in Chains to perform that song. I think Hetfield did Wood with Alice in Chains. I didn't like it so much. I don't think James Hetfield's voice wasn't fit for that. just certain vocalists just don't mesh with the song. No,
Agreed.
because I heard it and I was like, I was trying to be very optimistic with it. It just his voice does not go with that style of music. I mean, it fits perfect for what Metallica does, and him trying to do not so much a Lane Staley impression or whatever, but it just didn't work, And I know,
No, I agree with you because, like, for example, what I have to do after this involves putting some stuff together and singing karaoke. And I'll be honest with you, I do an amazing Johnny Cash, but for some reason, my voice just doesn't match with Five Finger Death Punch. I want to sing a song, it
I
just
wanted
doesn't
to,
sound
but it
right.
doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
But I know Cat Daddy Turner. He might agree with me. I thought Anselmo.
Well, Chris Turner, if you're listening,
I think Philip Anselmo from Pantera. He did. I think they were at I forgot where they were. Man, they were like on either the Hall of Fame or they were somewhere else, and they were with Alice in Chains. And Philip did the song "Wood" as well, and I thought he killed it. Now it's not as good as Lane Staley's version because Lane Staley's voice is just phenomenal as it is. But for what Phil does, and he got such a great range, he was very, very good, very good. Yeah, yeah, and
David,
so
when I do my edits, I'm gonna blow you up really big with "I'm sorry" sign. I'm just gonna say "I'm sorry, Chris."
That's fine. That's fine.
No, I'm just joking. Yeah, but Steve, I get what you're saying because you're right. It's
Do it. Fuck.
what, Dave?
Fuck.
I was gonna say you're right, Dave.
Well, I was trying to throw a little fire into.
Oh, he's gonna burn his house down. He was trying to be the pyro guy.
Yeah,
that was the
pyro
static
guy. I am the pyro guy. No doubt about it.
So, out of Alice in Chains, what's your favorite song, Dave?
On that Dirt album, you gotta have to understand when that album came out, I was probably early 20s, I think, and I would go every night after work. All the dudes that I would hang out with, my buddies, we'd go to this place called Scores and More in Mandarin, and it was play pool and throw darts all
That's
night.
it.
And that's back when they had, there was a jukebox.
Oh yeah,
right. So you'd hear Alice in Chains every night, Stone Temple Pilots every night. Those were the main two. Pearl Jam was the other big one back then, and but off that album, I liked every freaking song on that whole album. It's I enjoyed it. So not one in particular I can say was my favorite. That was the one album that I would say everything on there was gold. My opinion.
Steve, what you got?
I don't know if I particularly have a favorite song.
Never heard it before.
There are quite a few songs, man, that it's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard to really choose one for me. Yeah. I like Nutshell. I feel like I've always felt like if I've always been like in a bad place or something like that, and you listen to it, it's such a melodic and slow song, and it's like Jesus Christ, man, that's
Nutshell, little nutshell in my ear.
But I think everybody would probably pick Wood.
Everybody wants a little nutshell in their ear, bro.
I used to love.
Good for you.
I used to like the album off of Jar of Flies. What is it? That song, "Stay Away." I thought that was really, really good.
Probably my least
But
favorite.
yeah, pretty much everything off of Dirt is. It's really, really. You cannot go wrong off of Dirt.
There's not one song on there that you can say is bad. Nope.
I feel like in my case, I feel like I have a big gap, right? Because some of their early stuff, right? If you ask me, I can probably sing some of the lyrics too, and then it jumps all the way into like a little after 2001, 2002, when I actually came to Jacksonville, and I'm trying to think of, and again, forgive me because even though I did some of my research, I didn't do enough to remember the lead singer's name. Is it Jerry?
Lane.
What the hell happened to
I'm
Steve?
right here.
His video when I see that can be.
I'm here.
It'll come back. Yeah, there it is.
She's the lead singer from Alice in
So-
Chains is Lane Staley.
No,
And I don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I just know I know the music.
there's
You know,
I'm trying to think
there's a
of who's
lot of
the other
songs
guy.
For who?
Mike.
It's not Sean, and I know it's not Mike.
Who are we talking about?
I just want to make sure that wasn't there two guys that sing.
Talking about Alex.
Who sang in Voices?
Poison?
No, Voices. Hey, check me on this one. Put in Alice in Chains. You got your laptop next to you, or are you on your laptop now?
What you want?
It could be Lane. Voices by Alice in Chains, and I want to say it was like 2000.
Oh yeah, so they had two singers. You're right, because it was William Duvall. He took over. He
There
took
you
over.
go.
I was like, wait a minute here, because I forgot. You know, obviously Lane died in what 2005, April the 5th or 4th, around that time. And
It was like April 2000 or 2002 or something like that. It was an even number. Whatever
yeah,
it was,
you're
it
right.
was an even number.
2002. Yeah.
But yeah, so when they had the new lead singer, and again, I apologize for not remembering his name was William.
William.
Ball. I should have remembered just because of his last name. So he came out with that song Voices. And you know, that are you playing it? I could just hear it.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm playing Metallica, bro. That's trapped under
It's like
ice right
I
there.
can just barely hear
You
some
might
music
want
in the
to
back.
calm that down until we get to the Metallica portion there, the little fella.
And we'll
Look,
jump into that right
look,
now.
Sven,
What I was going to say,
I will
Voices is
play
one that I heard one time
what I
on the
want to
radio, but I
play.
heard it here in
Yeah.
When
Jacksonville.
I want to play it, bro.
He said, I can't hear past my Metallica, so yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to play some real music.
There you go.
Oh, that's the wrong button, Steven. So sorry. I'm so sorry, Steven.
So David, tell me, how did Metallica start?
The drummer. Lars started that band in '81. And he found James.
Right.
And that's how it started. I mean, that's the.
You know how he
put out
found him?
Did he put out like a wanted
What's
ad
that?
in a newspaper or something like that?
Either
Sure
that, it
enough.
was either a newspaper, I can't remember exactly,
Yeah.
you know, but or
He
was it
put
in
out
a
an ad
college
in the dang
forum? I'm
newspaper
not
and
sure.
found him.
It might have been an ad. That's
No, it was. He put out an ad,
highly possible.
and
Just don't
James
remember.
answered the call.
Huh.
He did, and James never wanted to be the lead singer ever.
Really?
First, but
Interesting.
yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, did not want to be it.
Interesting.
Interesting fact, because when I read that, I was like, well, I'll be damned.
See, he did his homework on Metallica too. Damn it! I gotta be on point. Fuck.
What was their first album supposed to be called?
It wasn't. There's no way I'm going to be able to pull that right now, bro. I know.
It's all right.
I know it wasn't Kill 'Em All. The first album was Kill 'Em All, and yes, it was supposed to be named another one, but also, they weren't the name that they came Metallica. They weren't going to be called Metallica from the jump.
Oh yeah.
So all I can do right now, I can't talk about the name of the first album because I just don't remember it.
That's all right.
I know it, but I can't pull it.
Fun fact.
Go ahead.
Their first album was supposed to be called Metal Up Your Ass. And it had a picture of a damn toilet bowl with a hand coming out of it.
Toilet bowl, right?
Yes, we all know that. Fuck, I can't believe I couldn't pull that one. Yeah, and there's all kinds of pictures with the
You know,
Metallica with metal up your ass
yeah,
on a
totally,
toilet.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, that pisses
Yeah,
me
I
off. I
remember
can't.
an interview and Mustaine
Okay.
was in, and I remember Mustaine looked like he was drunk, and he goes, "Metal up your ass." I do remember that.
I lose. I'm a fan, not a fanatic. But um, they weren't supposed to be called Metallica either. They came up with that name after Lars um, was going on with this one dude that wasn't in the band, and they were going back and forth with this one name, and the one guy said to Lars, he goes, "What about Metallica for my band?" And Lars said, "No, man, that name
No,
sucks," and totally stole it from that guy, and that's how they got the name. Yeah, it was not Lars or James's first name for the band. It was actually stolen from some dude that said Metallica, and Lars loved it.
I
He's
hope they
like,
at least paid him some rights at some point.
no,
well,
he's gonna
knowing
have to
Lars,
prove that he
probably
came up
not.
with it, though. Yeah, I mean,
No, that's true.
Yeah, knowing Lars,
yeah, especially after that Napster incident,
I don't
that
think.
money hungry bastard.
Yeah. Well, I knew this was going to come up,
Well, you
Steven.
know, you think about it, and you think
But you
that's
know
kind of a
what?
good thing he did that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Just lay your point down, Steven. Lay it down. Like Rat song, lay it down. You
You
know
want
that
another
one, huh?
one?
Lay
I
it
got a
Lay
couple
It Down
more.
is by
down.
Rat.
Jesus. Lay it down is by Rat.
I said, I know who they are, you jackwagon.
Uh, my apologies, Mr.
Hey,
Steven. So where we at? Where we at?
Bartholomew.
I'm gonna go with Bart. I like Bart.
Bart.
You can call him Bartholomew. I'm gonna go with Bart or Vantera. He's probably gonna prefer that I go Vantera, but when he pisses me off, it's gonna be Bart. So let's go.
All right, so I got three more. Let me know whenever you're ready.
For me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
See, because
Put,
I actually like Metallica, and I'll be honest with you, I spent more time looking up Metallica stuff than Alice in Chains because I thought we were going to have
well,
somebody who's going to be an
that's
expert.
just great. That's just
But
fucking great. Go ahead, hit me with number two.
all right, the Black Album. During the
Mhm.
Black Album, a few of the guys were going through divorces. How many guys were going through divorces during the Black Album?
Jesus Christ.
Now,
Who
here's
the
the kicker to
fuck
this one.
cares, Jose? Who the fuck cares about that?
Here's the
If
kicker
I
to
was
this one.
reading that in the magazine, I would have fucking flipped the page. Jesus Christ. Give me something that I can fucking work with,
All
man.
right, all right, all right, all
Jesus
right.
Christ.
The reason
If
it's
they're in a
important.
band, I mean, think about it. They're in the fucking
The
greatest band,
reason, the only reason.
the greatest heavy metal band in the whole fucking world. When the Black album came out, they were making more money than anyone has ever fucking thought of, and selling out everywhere across the whole fucking world, including they went to fucking Antarctica.
Yeah,
Of
they've been on all
course,
seven
of
continents. I
course
have
that
them here.
happens. Of course that happens. And look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I was in that band Metallica at the Black Album time. My bitch, sayonara. I'm saying it loud. And I'm saying it proud.
Yeah. Can I at least tell you why it's important?
Well, you got me going there. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Go ahead,
So
Jose.
the answer is three of the guys were going through divorces. Because they were going through divorces, that's how they came up with the name, the Black Album. And at the same time, that's when they wrote Enter Sandman, which was about crib death. And I didn't really
I know
follow
about
up on that
that.
one.
I know about that.
Yeah.
I know the crib
So,
death thing, but no, honestly,
I
I never
mean,
knew anything about the whole divorce
if
thing.
if you,
So
Steve, and
thank
I
you,
were going through
thank
divorces,
you for
and we
informing me.
came up with a name because of the fact that all three of us were going through divorces, I think that'd be kind of somewhat important. But okay,
Well, depends on who you're talking to.
That's how you
that's
talk
true.
to.
Yeah.
So
Tell me
nothing else
more.
matters.
Oh fuck me, man.
All right,
Go
this
ahead,
one's
Jose.
more of a statement than anything else. Did you know that song was never supposed to go public?
No.
It was never supposed to
Glad
be
it
put
did.
out
I'm
there. It
glad
was
it
never.
did. It's one of the greatest songs they ever done.
You
He
know,
was on fucking A. They
I
played it on the
agree.
radio.
I agree with you 110%. 110%. I told my wife, I said, I can't believe one of my favorite songs. It was never supposed to be put out there for the world. He wrote it in a hotel all by himself when he was in a dark place. Sure as heck. It's one of my favorite songs.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a great song. Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful song. No
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
about it.
The last one I had for you,
So sorry.
before we can
So
start
sorry.
going through your wall, Ride
So
the
sorry.
Lightning. So interesting. I didn't know
Great
this.
song.
Ride the Lightning, the cover was blue.
But,
But
come on, give it to me.
when they made it with the
Ooh.
French cover, they
Yes.
accidentally made like
Correct.
200 of them in green.
Different color.
The
Yes,
damn
and
thing
you can
is
actually.
so rare on Earth
Yeah, it's
that
true.
if you
It's
find
true.
just the paper cover of the actual vinyl, it'll run you
Yeah.
$800,000.
Yes, I've actually seen that on eBay. Okay, because I've done a lot of Metallica memorabilia, so I do know about that one. Thank.
Well, if you could find one in the plastic that looked
Um,
exactly brand new, you got 800K coming your way.
Yeah.
it's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. But
No.
yes, I do know about that.
Yep. The last fun fact on my sheet. I don't know
Make it easy, bro. You know what? You
if you,
haven't given Steven one fucking good question. Not
Well,
one.
hey, listen, dude.
And he's just looking at me like, oh, Steve's got this fucking aristocratic look with his fucking looking down on me with his fucking, yeah,
I
fucking
care.
asshole.
He has this
You're
look
not
like I
fucking
care not of Metallica.
aristocrat fucking look with this. Hey Martinez, guess what? He sucked, man. Fucking asshole. God, I love him though. All right, go
When it
ahead.
comes to their fan base, their second biggest Latino fan is Jose Prunet. Thank you for having me. And number one, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest Latino fan that we could find on the
David
globe,
Martinez.
David A.
Don't you fuck up, Jose.
It's you. It's you. God forbid anything happens
It
to
is.
you, I'll
It
step
really
up.
is. I mean, and I'll just do a quick little. I just want everybody to do a quick little. I'm going to give you a quick shot. That's all the records there. Every record they've ever fucking done is on
Where's
my
Lulu?
wall. Um,
Oh, here we go with this.
you know,
Did you hear him, David?
it's. I refuse, absolutely fucking refuse to respond to that because we've had this discussion off camera and you know, Hulu or fucking Hulu, Lulu, whatever the fucking shit was, it sucked. And I'll be here. I would say that to James himself. I would cry after I said that to him if I was able to say that to him because I know he'd probably get pissed off with me. But it's my opinion. It's like why'd you do it, bro? Why'd you do it? I mean, I understand why
Well,
you
I mean, you
said you
said
did
you
it,
had every
but
Metallica album, so I was like, "Where's Lulu?"
it's not Metallica.
What
It's
is it
Lou
considered
Reed.
then?
Lou Reed.
Mm. Well,
And you know
Steve,
what?
I know that we talked about this before, and you said you were going to buy David that album for his wall. Is it going
Let
to
me
be
tell you
for
what.
Christmas or his birthday? Are we doing Hanukkah? What are we doing?
Well, my birthday is June 23rd,
Oh,
and
you're
I
getting
will
it for
say
your birthday.
this: if if, if you fucking waste your money, and I want to emphasize, if you waste your money on that fucking album and actually give it to me, I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go in my backyard to my burn pit, right, and I'm gonna put gasoline on that motherfucker, and I'm gonna burn it. I fucking hate it. I mean, look. Nobody's perfect, Steve. You know, people make, well, go ahead and say, well, Pantera is always every album they've ever made is the greatest thing ever in the world. Well, I disagree.
The answer to that question, Steve.
There's his aristocrat. Look at him, look at him. What the fuck, Steven? Jesus Christ. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of editing in this one. My mother is going to be watching this.
I think your mother's going
She
to
got
wash her
pissed
mouth
off
out
that I didn't
with
tell
some
her about
soap.
the first one.
That's what she's going to do, David.
Well,
I can see.
I'm being mean,
I can see
Steve. I'm
Steve.
being mean.
Steve buying it, autographing it, and
Yeah.
sliding it
No,
underneath your door. And when you
That's
get
fine.
home,
so what I'll do is I'm going to buy
you
it
know what? I
and
welcome
I'm going to
that, Jose.
autograph it for them, and
I
then
welcome that.
I'm going to have somebody deliver it to them, and for a special delivery.
You know,
So this way, it's not
present
me.
it to me at work. No, present it to me at work if you'd like. You know, in front of all my peers.
Maybe
Why
Jose,
not?
you could join
And
me, and
then
you
I
can be
will
like,
show you.
"This is for you, the number one Metallica fan,
that's right.
the number one Latino,
That's right. You know,
As the number
Metallica
one
fan."
Metallica fan, I will tell you that shit sucks. Assholes.
so I'm gonna tell you a side story.
Mhm.
Had a friend of mine decided that he wants to open up a little business, right? His wife got him a really cool gift for his car. It's one of those like car vinyl that only goes on the back window with the advertisement. You could see through it with no problem, but people have a hard time seeing in with the whole advertisement of the business. So I think what
Yep.
Steve should do is invest $80 and we'll just put it on the back of your car. I could see him out there ripping it off.
So my damn it, Jose.
Could you imagine
Stick
the album
together,
cover
man.
on the back there with Steve's signature on the back of your car?
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I literally could see him doing that if he had the opportunity. Because there was a time way back, and you've heard the stories back when I worked with him. It was a constant fucking back and forth battle. So yeah, I could see him doing that if he had the opportunity. Yeah,
No, I don't think.
I could see me doing things
You know,
if I had the
if I was
opportunity.
younger,
Though. So,
probably, but not so much now.
Mm.
Steve,
You
look.
know,
I know what you're saying. You grew up, you matured a little bit. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that
I
what's going
mean,
on here,
Dave.
Steve? Is that why you're looking at me down your aristocratic
He,
fucking nose? Is that what you're fucking saying? Look, loosen the.
if he would just be in the frame, David, I would be so much happier because all you see is you got to bring the camera up and then look down.
Well, you don't see me.
I have to. I,
No,
so
Is that what you're
I
not
have
saying?
to do like this because I can
not
only
you,
see like
David.
when it's
Talking
up
about
close.
you.
It's like,
Oh yeah, you're talking. That's so true. I thought you were talking about me, Jose.
No,
Yes,
not
Steve.
you. You're
You
in
can
the frame.
forehead. We see from your eyebrows fucking down. No, Steven. We're not asking you to go do a fucking close up. We're
There you
asking you
go. Stay back there somewhere.
sit back a little bit, maybe tilt
And
the
I see what he's
camera a
doing
little bit to where it
because
fucking shows your god awful forehead, so we can see who you are.
I get it, Steve. You have bifocals and you're going like this to see. I get it.
oh,
We're really gonna have to work on your camera angle.
now I can't see shit.
Camera angle sucks, dude. I am so happy that Jose brought that up because you were doing that the last one. The last episode was the same thing.
Is that better?
You got to go up, man. It's like taking a picture.
No.
Think about taking a picture, right? You want to be in that fucking
So
frame,
on my
Steve.
end,
Oh
like
my
all of my body's in it except for like I can see all the way down to the bottom of the actors on my foot.
We don't want to see your body, Steve. We don't want to see your body.
Hey, listen.
Jose,
We're proud that
I'm
you
so
lost
sorry.
the 800
No,
pounds,
that's
but
not.
I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
just a little bit.
So you want me to
Good
do?
fun, Steve. I'm just
So we want me to sit back some, or
So
little, little more,
yeah,
no, little
just
more,
like that.
just
To me, like
right.
that
Let's
is
say you're leaning
perfect.
back like this, like oh my god,
I don't even know what to mean.
no,
Oh,
you're leaning up. You're
So
leaning back like some fucking zombie or something. What?
that's the thing I was
So
saying.
what I'm saying is tilt.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
You know what, Jose? You're gonna have to go over there. Jose's gonna have to go over there and actually talk to and show you what we're talking about
what
because you're not getting it.
I
And
said,
I think it's
I would love Steve to come over. That way he can sit here at my bar, and we can get us both in one frame sitting here. A matter of fact, all three of
I
us
would
would be
toy
great sitting
with. I
right
know you
here.
guys aren't gonna believe me, but I would toy with the three of us doing that one
Yeah,
day.
yeah, absolutely. I'd love for you guys to come over.
I would do that.
Um,
I
hey,
would have
since
to schedule,
yeah,
of course.
of course. That would be, a good like schedule an hour and a half out of our day for us to come over. I mean, I don't know if you guys are down with day drinking, but have a sit at the bar. I would shoot a different camera.
Fuck him, Jose. He's breaking up.
Well,
Jose, I am a day
yes,
drinker on the weekends, bro. I've been drinking
me too.
whiskey
Just
since
take away the
probably
weekend
3
part.
o'clock today.
I
He's
work
breaking up for
nights, so when I get home, although it's like 7 a.m., it feels like 7 p.m. And you know what happens at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
I do.
With that being said, since you told him to shut the F up, were you aware? Were you aware that during the war in Afghanistan, the military would play Metallica as loud as they can to irritate the Taliban?
Really?
I know all about that.
Yes.
I do. I swear to God, I do. I do know that
Yep.
one. Another question before that. So, I have a question. Who's the only metal band that's played all around on every continent on this planet?
Metallica.
Anybody? Steve? Anybody?
Metallica.
It wasn't Pantera, motherfucker.
What did he say?
Sorry, it was Metallica. It's true.
Metallica played in all 7
No,
continents,
you're afraid.
including
Like,
Antarctica
hold
in
on. So whenever
28
you're talking
different.
a little bit, Dave, it's like
That's it.
he's
That's
breaking up,
yeah.
like he's got a bad connection.
Yeah, of course you'd say that. It makes sense. I would have said that too if I was you, but I'm so sorry.
So what was the question?
You seriously
No,
gonna
like
play that card?
it sounds like your
You didn't hear the
connection's
question.
bad, so it's like you're talking and it breaks up.
My connection. I hear Jose
No,
absolutely
I can hear
perfect.
Jose perfect.
Thank you.
I hear
Jose
my.
hears me perfectly.
Oh yeah,
Jose hears
I
me
just don't hear
perfectly.
you. You're shooting at you're fucking hardwiring your internet off of pick and save, dude. What are you talking about? You got a jumper cord from the Dollar General. What are you talking
It's
about?
David's fault. It's always David.
Jerry. I'm
It's
waiting for somebody
always
to throw a chair
David.
or a record or something.
David's fault. Oh my God, David. Fucking David.
It's like
You asshole.
two siblings trying to date the same twin or something like that.
I love him to death. I really
Two
do,
of them.
though. I
Fuck,
really, truly do. Always have, always have. I've enjoyed Steve for years. And I was so happy that this past year we reconnected. So, I don't know how, but we did. And it's just very cool. Very cool. Because I always have enjoyed the shit we've had between Pantera and Metallica. It's always been fun.
How
For
did
me.
it go, Dave? How did the conversation?
I've always enjoyed that you've been fucking wrong.
How,
So
how did that
that's another thing.
conversation?
But anyway, go
How did
ahead,
that
Jose.
conversation go,
Please, Jose.
Dave?
No, Steven. Jose is
Hold on,
talking.
hold on,
Let
hold
Jose
on.
speak.
How did that conversation go there,
You
Dave?
fucking asshole. You've always been known for this. You've always been known for interjecting when you
So,
shouldn't be
anyways,
interjecting.
how did that
Steve.
conversation go, Dave? Whenever we talked last about last year?
He's got this one. He's got this one fucking card, Jose. It's one card that he has with Pantera.
No.
And I've given it to him.
Remember when you called me, or I think when we talked, you said to me, "Come on, man, it'll be Van Terra and Metallica. Go to the show, me and you. Go to the show." And I'm like, "I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it." "Come on, man, Van Terra and Metallica together." I'm like, "I don't know. What happened, Dave?" I caved in and I went and seen your band
Are you talking
Metallica.
about the Metallica
Yeah.
concert? Talking about going to Tampa?
Remember, I was like,
You're talking about
remember,
going
I
to
was
Tampa.
like, I don't know, man. I was really contemplating it.
Yeah, bullshit. And I'm going to call bullshit on that. And I'm going to tell you why I'm calling bullshit. Okay, you ready for this? Are you ready, Steve? Could you get your fucking head in the frame
My
of the
whole body
fucking
was.
picture? For the love of Christ. You're chopping off the top of your head. You look like Frankenstein. So come down a little
There
bit.
you go.
There
You got
you
it.
There you go. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to help you, Steve.
So,
We got to work this out. These little problems. So when we
anyway.
get big and we're popular, you know what the fuck
Oh,
you're doing.
jeez.
All right. So, all right. Yeah. So
Is that better?
Lost my train of thought. I lost my train. That is so much better,
He
Steve.
lost it.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yes. He
That's
wasn't all
that's
neck
the
and
look.
nose.
That's the look when
Now
you
you're
go to the
staring at
kitchen,
something.
open up the refrigerator, and completely forgot what you were gonna eat. He just had that face.
You saw
Like,
it? Yeah.
what was that doing for me?
So, yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. So,
No, okay, it was about the
it had to
Metallica
do with going
show.
to the Tampa concert in
Yeah.
Tampa, right?
Tim, that's what we're talking
Right.
about.
Oh, right. So so what you were saying to me, as far as I know, is absolutely bullshit. Because I know how much you love Pantera, and as soon as you knew that fucking Pantera was coming to fucking Tampa, fucking Florida, you would have fucking moved fucking mountains like this, like the guy in the Bible. I don't know who his name is, but I'm saying that's what you'd have fucking done. Maybe I'm talking shit. I don't know, Steven. But I'm saying you would have walked on water. You could have walked on water. Water, man. You'd have walked
I
on
love
water.
this David.
Whatever
I
it takes
absolutely
to
love
go
this
see
David.
fucking Metallica. I would have.
No, I don't.
Pantera.
Like the guy in the
And what did you do? What did
Bible.
you do, Steve? What did you do, Steve? Let's just talk about that. I'll tell you what you did. You call him back. Oh man, I got the fucking tickets. I got the meet and greet. I'm like, you motherfucker. Is that not what I said? And that's exactly what I said, you motherfucker. Because I couldn't afford the motherfucking meet and greet because you knew damn well I wanted to meet fucking Metallica. And you said, sorry.
So did he lure you in? Is that what he did?
No. I lured him in. Well,
Dave convinced me to go to the concert.
he when he found out about it, he's like,
No, it wasn't
oh
like that.
yeah, all right.
I
So the
I
shit that he's
really did
talking,
not want to.
he's saying like,
Really,
no,
I wasn't too sold on going to the concert. Honestly, Dave convinced
so
me to go to the
hear that,
concert.
Jose. Hear
He
that,
was
right? I'm not too sold.
Dave
So
was
instead of saying, I want to
Dave
buy
was the
some regular fucking
factor.
tickets, buy some regular tickets to see fucking Pantera and Metallica, right? This was go mid level, right? Mid level, regular tickets, not not like up here, like where your fucking nose bleeding from the altitude, right?
Right.
And not down here where you can kind of see something. It's good, it's good. No, he goes and he calls me, all right, motherfucker. I got fucking backstage patches. Woo! And then you know what he says? I'll tell you what else he says, Jose. He goes, I got this backstage patch, the meet and greet, and I'm gonna get this fucking Metallica fucking mug thing. What was it, Steve? Come on, you know what
The
I'm talking about,
Yeti,
motherfucker. Say it.
What?
Say it,
What a
Steve.
butthole.
the Metallica
Yeah.
Yeti.
And he said he was
I
gonna give
never
it to me.
got it.
So I never got
Never
it.
got it.
I never got it. Well, we'll
No, I
never
never
know,
got it.
Steve.
I didn't go
I
into
don't
the
know who to
entrance.
believe anymore.
I didn't
I
go
don't know
into
who
the
to believe
entrance that I
anymore.
was supposed to
I
go
don't know.
into. I went to the area where
It's
my
okay,
tickets were.
Steve. It's okay. I know what you did. You sold it on
First of
eBay.
all,
You sold it on eBay.
first of all, I
Just like
wouldn't
those
sell it
other
on eBay.
motherfuckers that
I
are
wouldn't
selling
make
the
any
same
money.
fucking thing for fucking $300, Steve.
In Steven's defense, he had to pay his JA.
Very true.
I would pay his bill if he would have given me that fucking mug, that fucking
But
thing. I would have
so
paid
hold on
it.
here. So
Give it to me.
so as much shit talk as this guy's doing, right?
Cheers,
And
guys.
he's sitting here and he's fucking talking
I'm not
shit.
giving him shit. If I know, I
All the
apologize.
shit
I
talk this
apologize
guy
to the
has
world.
done. What did I,
I apologize to
so
me.
what?
Apologize to
So
the people
what? The
watching
good
the show,
guy,
not me.
the good guy that I am. The fact that he was the main
And
factor for
you
me to
know
go to
what?
that show.
Before you
Yeah,
keep going,
I
Steve,
get
before you keep
Pantera.
going,
Hold on, I
I
knew
want to say
Pantera
this,
was
Steven.
going, but I
You're
was
a
like, I
great
don't
guy.
know,
You're a
but
great
Dave
guy.
did the ultimate bro move, convinced me not only to go, but I had a great time seeing him and his kid and everybody. And
Yep.
then
Absolutely.
he went down to see Pantera
Yeah.
with me. And
I
what did
mean,
I
would
do,
never do
Dave?
that? Are you saying I
What
would
did
never
I
do
do?
that? That
I
was
had an
just,
opportunity to get what? M72 guitar picks. Not only
oh my God! I
not only
can't believe you're
Metallica
throwing in that
guitar
fucking
picks, it was
card.
from the day that Metallica and Pantera were playing the same day. I was like, Pantera and
I
Well,
mean,
I'm
I was
gonna
like,
say this.
Pantera and
you gotta.
Metallica right there. That sold me.
Yeah, he did.
But
That is
let me
so
ask you a
true.
question, Steve. Do you understand what David is saying? Right? It's like
No, he doesn't. He does not, Jose.
He brings you to
Jose.
church,
It's like
and
he's
then
been
all of a
drinking
sudden you get
whiskey all fucking
baptized by
day.
Moses. It's kind of like a what the hell? You weren't even supposed to be up there kind of thing.
Exactly. I was going to go regardless. All right, Metallica's in town. I'm going, or that's what I do. So, but Mr. Vantera doesn't see it that way, and that's okay. I still love him.
And you know what? I'm glad you do, because you guys, like you said, you stopped talking for a minute. You guys, and this is going to be great for our audience. You guys started talking again. You guys got a chance to experience
And
something together. And
I
now
don't
look
even
at you
there's going to be a
guys
lot of shit
having a
talk. But,
podcast talking
listen.
about
I
keeping it
don't even
metal.
think that when we
It's
didn't talk for a while, it
it's
wasn't
always
because we
metal. It's
didn't
always
like each
metal.
other. It was like life fucking happens, man.
Never.
And like David worked for CC Dixon, which turned into United, and I worked for Johnstone and didn't work for Johnstone.
Wait a minute.
And then I went
I
to
worked for Johnstone for 13 years. You were
yeah,
working in the warehouse when I was there.
I know. I
I was
remember
on the
that.
counter.
You were the counter
So that was
manager.
13 years. And then I said, fuck that.
You were the counter manager, and I was just a lowly warehouse guy.
That's such a gay fucking term. I hate that term. I'm the counter manager. I
You
manage
were.
the counter. Hey, would you like a... Yeah.
Hey, and
That's
then you know
fucking
what,
hate
Jose?
shit right there, man.
He gets in trouble. We're doing inventory one year. He gets in trouble for drinking a beer.
at the counter.
And then Bruce out. As a matter of fact, was it in your truck? Yeah, he wasn't.
Probably,
He
but
wasn't
yeah,
even
we were
at,
drinking
on the
beer.
like. He wasn't even inside or whatever.
I was on the property, but we went out and drank a fucking beer, man. Fuck. I'm gonna tell you, Hank Henderson, if you're watching this motherfucking video or whatever the fuck
Edits.
you want to call it, you cocksucker. It was
So
one beer.
at the very least, I'm going
And
to edit
Ted,
out
by the way,
the company
Ted,
names.
you suck. That's right.
Yeah,
I
so it
said
was.
it.
So yeah,
It's gonna get tagged to all kinds of people, Steve.
yeah. So when we were in the Hummer in Afghanistan, that's all we played was Metallica to scare the hell out of the Taliban. The only way I'm going to be able to change this.
Fucking awesome.
You know,
That is fucking awesome.
you know what
I've heard that with a
you know what
lot
my
of
first
Metallica
Metallica
songs,
album
actually.
was? The Black Album,
Hold on.
The Black Album.
Yeah,
and I didn't even buy it.
Because he's
But I
pregnant.
hate it.
I didn't buy it.
Because they sold out.
I didn't even buy the album. I got it I won it at the fair downtown.
You won the whole album.
It was the CD.
We'll never
I won the
know
CD
the
at
truth
the.
of that.
And I remember at the time I didn't have a CD player, but that was the only thing I thought was really cool. I was like, oh, Metallica CD, I'll take that. So I had a Metallica CD with no CD player. All I had was a tape deck.
Do you still have the CD?
I still do have the CD.
Yeah,
You
I
do?
think at the time of the Black Album, my car still had a tape deck player, and I had a Discman. And what I would do is you would put the cassette in there.
Cassette in there, yeah. And you plug the little cord right into the.
And I had that plugged into the Discman, and the Discman took like 4 AA batteries.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I remember that. But if you're lucky, you had that little AC, adapter you plugged into the little lighter. They had the adapter for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Adapter.
And actually, now that I remember correctly, around that time, it had a handle that pulled up, and I could pull the whole damn thing out of the car and take it with me. That nobody would steal my radio.
Nice.
Good time.
Yeah. So what's you guys' favorite Metallica song?
Go ahead, Jose.
David, you go ahead, because you're going to name 18 things, and then you got to narrow it down in alphabetical order.
That is a ridiculous.
No, it's not, because I have a very bullshit, because I have listen, motherfucker, I have a favorite Pantera song. I have a favorite one. I have a favorite album, and it's tough for me to even say which one is which, but I have a favorite album, so I know if you're a fanatic like myself, I know you got one.
But I don't. I literally love every fucking album they've ever done.
So I'll give you an example. I like all of Pantera stuff, every single album, man. Not so much like the first.
It's only
not so much what they had Terry Glaze when he was the original lead singer.
Yeah, I mean, maybe 3 or 4 albums
But
they've
like,
done.
but
And
when
yeah,
Phil came
they've
in, they
done
had
well.
5 studio, and they had one called Power Metal, which they were still kind of glamish before they broke into the Cowboys.
Yeah. Oh, when they went Cinderella style. Is that the one
Yeah,
you're
they
talking
because
about?
you know, man,
Yeah.
they loved Van Halen, so Terry Glaze, they wanted to achieve like a Van Halen style of music back then. So it was that's what they grew. That's what
What he's
Vinny and
doing is
Dime
he's
loved,
trying
man. And
to.
but that was the cool
Yeah.
shit, you know. So
Deflecting.
no,
Deflecting.
not at all. But I have,
Well, I mean, you
but no, like I
deflected a
said,
little
when it
bit, but
comes to
that's
Pantera,
okay. I don't
I love
want to.
all their
What I'm
albums,
going to do is
but I
I'm
know
going to
which
get the
ones are the
bass
best.
number, and what I'm going to do is show Jose
All right. Well,
when they
I'll
were a
tell
glam
you.
band.
I'll tell you. Enter Sandman.
Love Enter
Definitely.
Sandman. Look, how can you not love Enter Sandman? Oh, you fucking.
No, I don't hate it.
And the real
It
close
was
number.
just for me. It was one of those songs. It was like you always watch those videos that were like these songs were overplayed way too much and lost that.
You
And
know,
it was
there's a
like,
reason for that, Steven.
it kind
Because
of
they were
There's a
for me.
good.
reason it
It
was
kind of lost
overplayed.
its sting.
There's
So I
a
don't really.
reason it was
It's a good
overplayed.
song.
They were
And
the
whenever I was in
greatest
middle school,
metal
that we
band
played that, you
on
know.
the fucking earth. I mean,
But
that's it.
I was
They were
gonna
the
say,
greatest metal band on earth.
since you guys
What
want
do
to
you
argue
want?
over what I like,
I don't know
Yeah,
why
they
you
were
don't
the
understand
greatest.
that.
Yeah, they were the
Pantera
greatest
was
metal band
great
on earth
and is great.
until they
They
released the
were
Black
not
album and they
Pantera.
left a crack in the
Pantera
door
was
wide
not
enough,
Metallica.
and a band called Pantera went right
You know
in
what? He
and
didn't do
squeezed
that
in
one little
and
fucking thing
became
he
the
had with
kings of metal
Pantera.
from that
Oh,
point
he
on.
had
And after the
metal.
Black album, they never
Metal.
put out a great
Had the
album.
greatest metal record in 2008. It was the greatest metal record of all time in 2008 or whatever the fucking year it was. That doesn't fucking matter, Steve. I mean, I give them props for that. I give them props. They're a great fucking band. They're not
hello,
fucking
people
But I'll tell
Metallica.
you this
much.
much:
They're not
Pantera
Metallica. I don't know how much.
never
How
put
many
out an
times
album
I got to
called
fucking ram it
Lulu.
through your fucking head.
I
Go
said
ahead.
Hulu.
Pantera. Much stuff
So
with
I'm
Pantera,
sorry.
they never put out an album called Lulu.
That's gonna be your that. Well, here's my retort to that, and that is Metallica is so huge they could
Or
give
they
a
were so
fuck who
desperate
they
they tried
made
to
the
make
music with.
sales.
They did what they wanted to do. They did what they wanted to do, and that's the bottom line, bro. That's the bottom line.
So you're saying they
So,
were
take your
so what
little
you're
light
saying is
beer,
they were
Steven,
desperate for
take your light
sales
beer. I want you to
and they
take your light
needed
beer,
something to
and
pay
I
I've
the
been
want you to
meaning
bills. They
to.
were
pour it
like,
Oh,
in
let's
your
get an album called
aristocratic
Lulu.
nose that you're looking up. You just do this with your beer. Just do that with your beer, please, please.
it's the last time I answer a question. Whew.
This
Well, I was gonna
outfit.
say, close
No,
second is
We can
this
go
will,
do this
I'm
nothing.
just
at John
listen.
Goes Live.
I'm
We can
just
go
doing
see
it
Nothing
for
else
good
concerts
time,
matters.
that
man.
are
Man, it's
fucking.
like I can sit here and just watch you two all night. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it gets ugly. It gets ugly. It's not, we're not going to get into a brawl. I'd still beat his ass if it did happen.
I mean,
But
if on the next episode I got to get some boxing gloves, I mean, we can straighten this
I
out
will
one way
wear
or another.
pink boxing gloves, pink ones, because I got a little skill.
All
No,
right, Steve. You want me to get you some Pantera gloves? That way,
Steve would fucking walk through me, man.
Jose,
I'm
it'd
not
be like a
I
bear
am
mauling
not
a
a
deer,
fucking
me fighting
no.
Dave. Sorry, buddy.
It's true. A deer in lights, Steven.
No
A deer in
kidding.
lights.
oh man.
It's true. It's true. I'm going to give
All right,
that.
so
You know what, Steve? I'm going to give that one thing to you. You would walk through me like I'm a deer in headlights. I just can't do it anymore. I got a fucking bum shoulder. It's not an excuse. It's truth. But is what it
all right,
is.
so let's do this. How about I train the both of you for 3 months, and at the end of 3 months, I'll let you guys have one 5-minute round. As
Oh
long as
my
neither
god!
one of you
No,
have
no.
heart
I'm telling
problems
you
or
right now, Steve
asthma.
would kick my ass. Steve would kick my ass. I'm not a fighter. I'm not. Not
3 months
anymore.
of training.
It's
Come on,
just not me.
2 or 3 times a
Dude,
week.
I just went through the most horrible thing in my life not too long ago. And trust me when I say I am just not, man. I'm to the point now. My gun does the talking, okay, and that's the truth. I am not a fighter.
Okay, well, just
Oh,
don't
he
shoot
wouldn't shoot me.
Steve. It,
No. I would
he
kiss him on
leads the
the
show.
lips.
We kind of need him.
Right there, Steve. That's right. That's right. Right. Kiss you
I
right on
bet
the
you would,
fucking
stud.
lips. That's a
That's
real
that's the
man.
other show
That's a
that we
real
do,
man.
not this
Right?
one.
You know what? Chris Turner would do it. Chris Turner wouldn't do it.
That's the other show
I'm
where we
trying to
show our
goat.
feet
Yeah.
and
I'm
kiss each
trying to
other.
goat see Chris into this fucking conversation.
Uh,
I think that'll do it.
But yeah, no. If I had one song I'd like, it'd probably be off of Justice for All. Be probably the most popular would be
Great.
one,
Of course.
or
Of course.
For Whom the Bell Tolls. It was probably
What bad solo song in Justice for All? Nothing. Nothing. That is, I would say, their greatest album ever that they ever did. Lars was at his best
yeah.
with the double bass and all that shit. The only pullback is which everybody should know is that Lars decided to turn down the bass player, Jason, and he just wanted James and the drums. So him and the drums, James and the drums. So took the bass totally out of it. Right? Dude, what are you doing? Did you just shit on
Now I was
yourself?
trying to
What was
turn
that
down
look? Oh,
my record player over
scaring
there.
me.
I was playing a little worm for you.
Yeah, trying to turn on his buff. I'm not sure. It sounded
It looked
like,
like you may have taken a dump.
No. Yeah, no.
when we get to that age, you're supposed to get a colonoscopy every 5 to 10
I
years,
know I'm
brother.
out to
You might
get
want
one.
to.
How old are you, Steve? Steve, how old are you?
47. Not
Have you
yet,
had
but
one yet?
soon.
You need
So,
to. No,
so I'm gonna jump
no,
in and
they
tell
rolled
David.
it back. 40 years. 40 is the new.
So David, and again, without going into age and stuff, I just had mine done again. So this is my second one, but they also did a upper GI,
Mm,
and for the first time in damn near almost 50 years, rounding up,
mm.
they put me on medication for GERD, and I'm like,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask
am
you
I
this.
am I a
Why?
pirate? Should I go back to
I
the
don't know what Gurge
Caribbean?
is.
Like,
I don't know what Gurge is, but I am now, I think, 66. And there's nothing wrong. When you say, you don't want to reveal your age. I mean, what the fuck? It's no big deal. So as long as you don't act like an old fucking man, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter your age. Just have fun with life, man. And that's what I'm
you
doing.
know what?
I give a shit
You're right.
how old I am.
You're absolutely right.
I don't care if somebody knows my age. I give a shit. I have sex with my wife damn near every fucking night. When I tell you that I bend her in a 90, and I'm sorry, honey. Sorry, honey. I gotta tell the truth. There's a real 90 degree. It's one of my favorites. Okay, Jose, you're gonna have to take that out. She's angry
Yeah,
now, but
I'll
it's
edit
just
that.
the truth. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Oh yeah, 'cause my mom might see this. Holy shit, this is good.
But,
It's fucking
but
fun,
you know what?
boys.
You make a really valid point, because I'll tell you what.
It is,
We're
man.
talking
Don't worry
about
about your
songs
age, bro.
that were written in the late 70s, mid 70s, right? We're talking about bands that started in 81, in 86, 89. We're talking about people that were at the peak of their careers in the 90s, when we can absolutely remember everything that happened. So when we're talking about age, I think it's important to us know that the
Yeah,
way we feel about it gave us our memories, gave us our emotions. And to this day,
absolutely. That
we
is
still
that
feel
is
like we're in
so effing
81. We
true,
still
bro.
feel like we're in 85
So
and in
effing true.
92, you know? So,
Absolutely, absolutely.
yeah.
So
All right, gentlemen, we're winding down
what
to
you
the
just
end.
said reminds me of like when I first heard Metallica,
Uh-huh.
and I was this little teenager, tween maybe, I don't know, and I was doing some shit that I shouldn't be doing back then, and I heard this totally thrash fast song. Like, what the fuck is that? I had no idea because back then it was you had your rock and roll. So it was, like Rat, and Rat was probably one of the early guys, and music like that. And then the thrash came out. When thrash came out, Metallica was totally on top. No one did what Metallica did back then, and it was like I was so hooked ever since then. And what they're doing now is not what they were doing back then, but it got me so hooked that for me, except for Lulu, Steven, um, it's all gold, man. I mean, I love every fucking thing they do. I just fucking love that band to death. There you go.
There you go. You know what? I'm glad we ended on that thought. Steve, what's your final thought? Talk to me.
Well,
Don't make me climb through that fucking screen, bro.
what I think,
I know you can kick me, but I'll climb through that
Mustaine was their best player. Hammett
Oh,
did great. Hammett was an
well,
amazing person. Was an amazing person to come in and do the job he's done. He's no Mustaine because when Mustaine was in it, they were
look,
they
look. Mustaine was, yeah.
just think of
I'm
how
gonna give you
great
that. I'm gonna give
Metallica
you that
would
one,
have really
Steve.
been if Mustaine had not been an asshole and a drunk. But
No.
I'm glad it happened because we would have never had Megadeth. And Megadeth's amazing.
Honey, I need some liquor.
But no, I can remember times hearing certain albums for Metallica, and I can remember where I was at.
There's only one thing that I would say that would have made Metallica different on their change throughout all these years, okay? And that is the drummer. I love Lars, love him to death. Now, is he a drummer in today's world with all these fucking double bassers that fucking go? Now, what I think about is if Metallica had one of these young drummers that could just do all this speed stuff, that would, oh man, that would be like the most awesomest thing, But Lars isn't that guy anymore. His best day was in Justice for All.
Yeah, but
Everybody knows
that's
that.
also years of playing, right? Because could you imagine the toll it's taken?
Oh no, look, Lars is, he's close to 70 now. I mean, look, man, he can only do what he can do. So you watch all these, you hear all these people fucking saying all this shit about Lars and blah blah blah.
How old is he?
I mean, because even
Lars is Metallica. Lars started Metallica, so he will always be Metallica. All I'm saying is it would be so cool, maybe, if one day Lars stepped aside and said, "You know what? I'm gonna let the guy from Slipknot play the fucking drums for these Metallica songs." You know what I'm saying? That would be, oh my god, that'd be fucking awesome.
it would change the energy of it, wouldn't it?
Absolutely change. It would change the energy. It would change the speed. I think, yeah, because they've slowed down. I'll be the first one to say that the music that just came out with that 72 Seasons. Yeah, I mean it's not the fast, speed metal that Metallica started on, but you've got to understand these guys are, they're older than you and me, Jose. They're like, oh, way older.
Well,
So
if you think about it, right?
they're all kicking
Even
70s,
at our
bro.
age, the only drumsticks we pick up are from Popeyes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you gotta get
yeah.
in there.
So, but just the fact that they're still doing it, right? And they're still
Mhm.
playing the old stuff. Maybe the drummer Lars is not playing it as clean as he used to, but he's still playing it as well as he can, where it's not horrible. Because trust me when I say I've been watching this band for years. Um, he's doing a great job. So
Yeah.
that's my take.
Man, if it wasn't, I'll say this, man, Metallica, you have to go through your stage, and I did go through a Metallica phase, and it was through the Black Album, and I remember having Injustice for All, and my dad walked in, and I remember him walking in, he goes, "What's this shit?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Metallica." Yeah.
Oh, your dad?
Yeah.
Your dad
Because
said
it was
that?
that part where they broke in, did a double bass when they're about to break into that the breakdown or whatever for a one.
Oh, that fucking double bass. That's what I learned about double bass. I'm like, holy shit!
And
That is the most
and I
awesome
was listening,
sound
and
I've
I had
ever
my
heard.
little boombox or whatever CD player, and my dad walks in. He goes, "What's this? What's this shit?" And I was
That's
like,
so
"Oh, it's
cool.
Metallica." You know, and it was Justice for All. You know,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
remember when I got the Black album. I mean, I went down to my buddy Eric Hyde's house, and we'd play the Black
Black
album real
album.
loud, man, and it was pretty cool, man, back in the day. You know,
Did play it.
so
So now let me
I
ask you this:
never, not,
how
I
does your
never
dad
once
feel about it
lost
now?
that album. Never, never. When they went from that high speed from Kill 'Em all the way down to the Black album, it never upset me the way it did so many hundreds of thousands of people when they
no, the
did that
Black
Black
album was a
album.
good album. I
That
I
whole
think it,
sellout. It never fucking affected me that way. To me, it was just they grew. I thought, and what they did was they they appealed to such a larger
that was for
audience
Load. I
to
thought that
where,
I felt like that
and
was.
that's
I thought when they
they're
did
still doing
Load,
it.
that's when they wanted to appeal to the larger people. I didn't think Black Album was even much a kind of a appealing to a bigger audience. I
Dude,
thought the Load album was the one that they
I
really slowed
disagree with that.
everything down. They had a different approach, they had a different look, they had a different take. I mean,
One was like on the top um 10 Casey Kasem back then. I mean, they really
I mean, what?
they broke all kinds of rules when it came to the music
Yeah,
industry.
they had a
With Enter Sandman and One. Those were the two that they broke. Like, you would put on your mother would put on, let's just say 95.1, okay? And Metallica would be playing Enter Sandman or One. One was the was a
95.1
hardcore song.
WAPE
Yeah. That's what I'm
Power
saying. It
95.
would, it would be you'd be listening to like some 80s, um let's just say, for lack of a good 80s band back then, Thompson Twins. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something, right? So, and then following that would be fucking
Yeah.
Metallica with this heavy fucking song, not heavy to you, but to the masses was this heavy fucking groove. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, it fucking ruled the fucking planet when they came out with that fucking record, dude.
It's like you said,
It
they
did.
were one of the few doing it, right? Or if not, they were at least the first
They were the
doing
only ones.
it.
They were the only ones that did what they did. I mean, that's just the facts.
Yeah,
It's
So
absolutely.
you're telling me you think it was a Black album, not Load, that slowed everything down, that made it go to like a bigger audience?
no, I'm not
Okay.
saying that, Steven.
Because I felt Load was the
Okay.
album that kind of was like, oh boy, what are we doing? What are we doing?
It was look, when they went from the Black Album to Load, there's no fucking question.
Yeah.
That was a total shift in the music style. I absolutely agree with that. It never bothered me because in my brain, what I thought was, hey, they're just exploring different types. I loved the whole country, um, blues vibe that album had, and same with Load 2. I mean, you can listen to the songs. They've got this country riff to it. I mean, it's a fact. It never bothered me. I loved it, and it's what they did, and they made fucking money on it, Steven. Money.
A hand over fist, right? So
Absolutely,
with
they
final
really did.
thoughts.
They really did. I mean, both records that I just said, okay, they were playing those on radio, regular radio. That you know, your your mothers would be driving somewhere, and you'd hear
Yeah,
Metallica.
but here's the problem.
You
Here's the
know,
problem.
it was just, it was
And
an amazing time.
I felt like
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, give me that
whenever
phone.
I know you want to get that final thought in, man. But whenever I heard Load, and I was a senior in high school, from that point on, I don't think I ever listened to Metallica's any other stuff. I thought, and I think me and Dave's had this argument about 1 billion times. It feels like, and it gets funnier every time
You're not
and
the
it
only
gets
one.
funnier
You're
every
not the
time
only
we
one.
argue about it. It's just I always say, man, they sold out. And what I really kind of mean to say is like I feel like they
So sick. I
didn't
am
sell out.
so sick
I felt
of
like
that fucking sold out
they
shit.
hurt.
They
Yeah,
didn't sell
dude, and
out.
cut you. Like I don't mind the cutting the hair deal. People are like, oh, they cut the hair. I know. I don't care. I don't care about the short hair. I don't care.
No.
That doesn't make a band. But when they started dressing a certain way, they painted their nails. They were wearing eyeshadow.
That one time. That one fucking time. I know
You
what you're
know
fucking
exactly
talking
what I'm talking.
about. I know what you're
And
talking about.
and I feel
That's
like
that
they
one
never
time.
really put
Look,
out
I
another
disagree with
heavy
that
album.
too. I disagree
They
with
never
that
put out another
too.
heavy album
All right, you know
since.
what, Steve? You're leaving me
They
with
never put out
no
another
choice.
heavy album, so it's not like they have had bad things after Load. But I mean, and it's funny now because I crack on Load so bad, I don't mind it so much now. But back then, young Steve was like, "What am I fucking listening to?" You know, this was horrible. But now older Steve's like, I could kind of appreciate the Load album. You know, I really can't because it's not. I don't know. I play Hero of the Day and this and shit like that, but it's not such a bad album anymore. You know, I do appreciate
Hey, Jose.
I kind of appreciate the album Load now.
Jose.
You know,
Hey, Steve. Steve, shut the
eat
fuck
my
up.
butt.
Steve. Jose.
Sir.
But anyway, that's what I gotta say about that.
I got to show you this, Steve. Well, you know what, Steve? You've said that for 25 fucking years. I don't know how long it's been I've been knowing you. You know, that's fine. So I'm going to show something to Jose, and I've never denied the whole when they did the fucking hair thing. You know, that was they were trying to do the grunge era. That's when all they were trying to keep up with the grunge worlds back then, right? Now, before Pantera got big, and look, Jose, I want to tell you,
I'm listening. I'm all ears.
I love Pantera. I mean, I fucking love. I always have. Before I met Steve, always been into Pantera. Okay. Okay. So,
Okay. Oh yeah, that's cool as shit, man.
right? It's great. It's a great fucking picture.
That's off
Right?
of
But
Power
what that
Metal.
is that is before. That's way before. That was when they went glam rock. Okay.
So
You know,
that was the
Philip,
first album Philip did with Pantera.
that guy right there,
Yeah, that
that
was
is
his
Philip
first album he did
Anselmo,
with Pantera,
right?
Power Metal.
So I mean, it's not a
But the
bad
thing
thing.
was,
And I'm not
what you think
saying
about it
that it
is
is.
Hey, David.
that was their first
Dave.
album. As they got older, they didn't lighten the load. They got better and better. And guess what, Dave? Guess what happens when you get better and better? Guess what happens, Dave? You debuted #1 in 1994 with Far Beyond Driven, the first heavy metal album ever to debut #1. Say it with me, Dave. Say it with me. Far Beyond Driven, the first heavy album.
So, like I said, this is exactly why I need the both of you here. That way you guys can go toe to toe. I'll be more than happy to put on my referee shirt.
I've
Because you,
never fucking said that. I give Pantera props, man. That is one of the most badass metal bands of all time. There's no
Hold on.
fucking disputing that, and I will never say
They
anything
are
different.
the
so to
baddest.
Ever.
square this
They
off
are
once and
the
for all,
baddest
what we
heavy
need
metal
to do
band of
is
all
we need
time.
to have one podcast where
Oh
we
shit.
literally go toe to toe, and I will
Oh
let you
god.
guys have
No,
at
I
it.
can't.
Go
I'm not gonna be able to do that if he's next to
Of
me.
course.
No. 'Cause I've got a shoulder problem, and I
ahead.
can't hit him the
But
way that I want
what
to.
I'm saying is,
I
I
can't. I mean,
want
I
you
can't.
guys to bring your facts, right? I want to hear how many platinums, how many gold records does Metallica have?
It's
How many does
Metallica, bro.
Pantera? And then let's go year by
Metallica's
year.
got that.
Hold on.
Metallica's got that far
Listen,
on. Bar none. They're
Metallica
still
has a
doing it.
Metallica has a library
Fucking
that
Steven.
doubles up
You
Pantera,
know,
and it's not
Steven.
even close.
Steven.
But
Steven.
Steve,
You
if we
know.
go year by
Steven.
year, when
Mhm.
Pantera started
I'm not saying that fucking
Yeah.
till
Pantera
now,
sucks, bro. I will never say that. Pantera is one of the legitest all-time metal
The
bands that
greatest metal
ever
band of
be.
all time.
That is a fact.
all right, there you go,
Yeah.
Dave. I mean, I was going to ask you what your final thoughts are, but do you feel comfortable, Dave, with Steve saying
Oh,
that? Does
it's
it make you
okay,
feel warm and
man.
fuzzy
Like me,
inside?
it's a great argument me and Dave have, and I love him to death for it because he puts up with it, man, and I can respect that.
Absolutely. I love the interaction between the both of you. And I'm gonna sit here and be like, and then he's throwing facts at you and you're throwing gold records at him
Yeah,
and who had top sales in
it's not so
'92.
much.
Oh,
I think one thing
The thing
I think
is,
we could both
Steve's
agree
got
on
this
that Metallica has a
one
larger
thing
library
that he has
than
to cling
Pantera,
on. He
doubled up
clings on it.
wise.
He clings on it like a little fucking baby, you know. And you can take that little baby and shove it up your ass because what the real deal is, Steve, and you know what it is. Metallica,
well,
for those of
Metal
you
Up
who
Your Ass was
don't
originally supposed
have,
to be the name of the
they
album.
sell out stadiums. They sell out stadiums to this day. Guess what, Steve? Guess what? Say it. What? Say it, Steve.
He's like,
Oh,
he's too busy
aristocrat.
reading
Aristocrat. He just gave me the
the
aristocrat
Wikipedia.
nose.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Guess what,
I'm
Steve?
actually
Guess
pulling.
what, Steve?
All
This
right,
is
gentlemen.
something you will
So,
never be able to deny. You'll never be able to deny this one. Ever.
so wrapping this up.
Guess,
Is there
guess
anything
who
else you guys
opened
want to
up
add? Because
for Metallica
I'm officially
in
done with
Tampa?
the both of you.
Who opened up for Metallica? Who? Who opened up for Metallica in Tampa, Steve? Say
Who
it.
opened up for him?
Say
That
it,
was
you
Suicidal
motherfucker.
Tendencies and Limp Bizkit and Ice Nine Kills.
No, no.
It
After
was
that,
Metallica. Yeah.
say it. Say it,
Metallica opened
Steve.
for Metallica.
No, he's lying. Say it.
Yeah, but they were having
You
their own headlining
motherfucker.
tour
Say it.
too. So get off of it. You would have never seen
It was
You would have
Pantera.
never seen
It
them
was
on a Mars if it wasn't for
Pantera
Pantera.
opened up for Metallica in Tampa.
Hey,
And that's just the
Metallica asked him.
facts.
This is
I'm
the
not saying
conversation that
who's
happened.
better than the
Lars
other,
went
Steven.
straight to Phil
Steven,
and said,
Steven,
"Phil, we
there ain't
need
a
you guys
mute
on
button
our
for
tour to
you.
carry us."
There's a mute button because the fact is, Steven, the fact is that fucking Pantera opened up for fucking Metallica. Okay? Metallica said, "Hey, Phil, you want to come fucking tour with us?
They begged
You know,
Pantera.
we got a fan base. We got this big old fan base, right? Right? Got a huge fucking fan. That was a Donald Trump huge fan base, right?
Huge.
Right? That's right. That's right,
No,
Steve.
I want. Hey,
That's
listen,
right.
All right.
so this. Hey,
So
Well,
let's, hey, Steve,
I'm I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start
Steve,
saying thank you to the
be
both of
quiet.
you. This has been
Steven,
so
be
entertaining
quiet.
on so many levels. And for our listeners, don't forget we're trying to put these out
The
as much as
reality
we
is that
can.
Steve hates it. Steve
I'm
fucking
gonna get
hates
and
it.
start heading
It's not
out.
that no, I'm
David's
saying,
not.
please let me
David's like,
finish.
hold
no,
on,
we're not
Dave.
dropping
Hold
it.
Okay.
on.
We're gonna keep
Let
arguing
Jose
until
finish what he's got
someone.
to say. He's got to leave, Dave. He's
Please, Jose, let
he's
me
got to
finish
leave.
this, please.
You've never
And
talked to everybody who has
I
to
will
for
fucking
Jose
cut this
speak.
fucking conversation off. I will cut this fucking, you motherfucker,
David's so
shut
like,
up.
I cut you. I cut you, Steve.
All
I
right,
cut you.
so the reality is, and Steve has always had this
Uh,
problem. He does never want to admit to greatness.
He
I
does
do.
mm-hmm.
Pantera is one of the greatest metal bands of all
They're,
time.
they're
We're
the
talking about
greatest metal
Metallica.
band in the
Okay,
'90s,
guys,
and
I
Metallica
love you
wasn't.
guys. Have a great time. Have a great time, Steven,
Gentlemen,
you
thank you again.
suck.
I appreciate you. I've laughed. I've had a few drinks, and I learned a lot because I did some research.
He's already
He
gone.
just dropped off.
He rage quit. I won. I won the battle. All right, buddy. And
Tomorrow
hey,
once this is
remember,
done.
as always, keep it metal.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.